Have you ever wondered what it would be like if your life was a movie? If the choices you made were as simple as choosing between a red or a blue pill? Welcome to the world of the Matrix, a world where reality is not always what it seems. Picture this: Neo, the protagonist of the Matrix, on screen, torn between two pills, red or blue. Which will he decide? How will the movie progress? This is a moment of choice, a moment that will define the course of the story. In this world, the protagonist chose round candies, one yellow and one green. 3 minutes later, the television morphed into a liquid state. It was squeezed, extracting every drop of rating juice, every drop of fake news and uncovered stories. The television remote was gently placed on the living room floor and then stepped on with full force, sending small pieces of plastic and buttons flying in all directions. The living room sofa was occupied by 3 talk show hosts and 4 familiar news presenters. On a white chair to the side sat Brad Pitt, who whispered, "You're in the wrong movie. You should have watched my 12 Monkeys. It would have blown you away." What a loss. This is the protagonist versus the Matrix itself. Reality shifts into bits, memories into pixels. It's too technical, too overwhelming. Suddenly, a tank appears outside the window, its cannon pointed directly at the protagonist. A bride emerges from the tank, initially unrecognizable. But as soon as she opens her mouth, she's immediately identified as the protagonist's ex, Julie, screaming about a wedding abandonment right before dessert. She fires a shell, which explodes into hundreds of butterflies. Julie smiles. "What did you think? That I wanted to kill you? I love you, despite you running away. I came after you with a tank to take you back to the hall." In the background, a field reporter reports on a tank in the city streets, a conversation between a groom and a bride. Thankfully, the protagonist didn't throw the green candy at her, and even more fortunate that before watching The Matrix, he had seen the wonderful movie Alice in Wonderland. After tasting the sour green candy, the protagonist experiences a dizzy spell and a strange feeling in his stomach. 12 monkeys start to climb the outside of his building. He sits on the living room sofa, smiling, a strange sense of pleasure spreading throughout his body. Alice sits next to him on the white plastic chair. So what happens when you take the yellow pill, or the green candy in this case? Life becomes a strange mix of The Matrix, 12 Monkeys, and Alice in Wonderland. Reality and fiction blend, memories pixelate, and life becomes a movie. But remember, it's your movie. You are the protagonist, you make the choices, and every choice will define your story. In summary, The Matrix, much like life itself, is about choices. It's about how these choices, no matter how small or big, can alter the course of our lives. It's about questioning reality, challenging norms, and making the choice that feels right to you. Whether it's a red or blue pill, a yellow or green candy, it's your choice to make, and that choice will define your story, just like Neo in The Matrix.